Hi everyone, welcome to my class. By looking at the image, I know that we are all going to agree that this suggests every human being should have a direction on where to go, what to do, or even who we should be. The same serious question that might be running in your mind at your young age. Where am I heading to? Why is this question a very serious question? Hard question to answer. Simply because we are affected by many voices around us, many options, confusing options, many opinions of others. These things affect our decision making. With the modernization happening in this contemporary world, things affect us. As the country aims to continue move forward and be known, there are still some serious social issues that affect us. I know that even you in your age. We have this poverty and unemployment issue, which has been started way back in the old times. As they continue aim to move forward, some people are still left behind. We have the issue of territorial issue, wherein the big ones bully the little ones, and sadly, the country belongs to little ones. Maybe we choose to be the little ones. Then we have the foreign debt that we don't know how long are we going to pay. We don't know how long or who will even pay for it. Even our kids, maybe in the future, would have to pay for this. And of course, the very serious issue that the whole world is facing right now is the pandemic or the coronavirus 2019, which has killed millions of lives and which has affected millions of lives, maybe yours and even mine. We also have some environmental issue as we continue to progress. It affects our environment, our nature. We don't know how many people are still concerned with the environment. Are you? Seriously, are you? And not to forget our personal issues, our personal struggles, the things that we cannot handle ourselves. Some of us may have help coming, may receive help from the surrounding. Some of us might have limited, or maybe some of us do not receive any help from the people around. Or maybe some of us choose not to get help from anyone. To top it all, we are all affected by the happenings around us. How? Social media. Everywhere we look, there's media. There are information coming, and it affects the way we think, the way we see things, the way we behave. Yes, you're right. Social media and other forms of media have this very powerful persuasive skill. As a grade 10 student, I know that you know what persuasion means rather. It is a technique or a skill of influencing someone to change the way he thinks, he behaves, or he understands issues around us. How? By some written, spoken, or visual information presented to us. I know that at your age, you also want to speak out. You also want to show the world that your opinions are valuable, that your ideas are important. However, we are sometimes devalued by the society, believing that our skill, that our knowledge, that what we know is only limited. Now in my class, I want to give you a voice to express what you know and what you think is right. Let's learn how to write a persuasive text or persuasive speech. But don't worry, I know some of you will be panicking on how you're going to have a persuasive speech. Take it easy, young man. We're going to do it step by step. For now, let's have our 2 focus questions that we are going to answer for the whole quarter. Please have your time to read and understand this. Now let's keep moving forward and let's study how can we make an effective persuasive speech. The first step is for you to have a clear concise, and defined thesis. Question: what is thesis? Thesis is your position in an issue, your standpoint, your opinion, things that you believe in. You have to be clear with that. If you agree, make sure that all throughout your speech you agree. If you disagree, so be it. You have to clear terminology in using and projecting your ideas. Avoid using swaying words just to confuse our listeners or our readers. The second one is for us to have a strong introduction. I know that all throughout your high school level, you've been studying the importance of introduction. Well, let's just say before you watch a movie, you check the teaser. Before you read the book, you read the introduction part. Before you buy something, you check the review. Why is that so? Because we want to have a glimpse on what we are going into. Same with the speech. If you will have a boring introduction, it will be hard for you to keep the attention of your audience. So make sure to give a hit whenever you give an introduction. Third is that you need to develop have a well-developed argument with strong evidential support. It's very easy for us to give opinion. Yes, we all have the right. The question is the information gathered that you have is authentic or maybe fake? So you need to have evidences. We avoid rumors. We want to be authentic. So make sure that before you project your ideas, you need to have evidences, clear evidences. You have to know what your audience already know about your topic so that you can find ways how to contradict it effectively. Next one, you need to have a clear, organized structure. How do you do that? Writing essay will require you to follow structure. The introduction, the body, and the conclusion. You need to have the complete body. It has to be structured. Once you finish one topic, move to the other. Do not keep coming back. Keep your focus. Next one is strong conclusion. Our speech doesn't end with just an introduction and body. You need to have a conclusion. Why? Conclusion is the statement of the main ideas you want to highlight. Conclusion is the statement where you are going to highlight your stand once again, for the last time actually. So you need to have a clear conclusion. Sometimes our body is composed of too much information. By using your conclusion, you can summarize it in a way that your audience will listen and understand it clearly. You need to use purposeful and precise word choice. Sometimes speakers think that by using highfalutin words makes them intelligent, makes them look rich, makes them look smart, but actually it's not all the time actually. Well, you need to determine the language of your audience. Why use difficult words if your audience are grade 7, elementary students? Or why use some millennial terminologies if your audience belong in old age? Should I say? Yeah, the generation. Okay, the baby boomers. So you need to fit your language to them. Remember that your speech it's not just about you. Your speech will be listened by your audience, will be read by your audience. Maybe you're thinking, ma'am, I just want to teach them some vocabularies. Come on, people. These people are here to listen to you, not to study vocabularies. Next, you need to use a varied sentence structure. Yes, so that your speech will not get boring. You need to have a variation of the length of your sentences, of how you project, of how you highlight your sentences. Is punctuation mark important? Yes, it is, to give emphasis on your important notes. Now we know how to write an effective persuasive speech. Let's move forward and do our task. Let's work at our space. By Be guided by your learning packets so that you can answer this. If you choose to work offline, you can make use of your learning packets. But if you choose to work online, please make use of your LMS so that you get an updated feedback. First activity, do you see technology as advantageous or not? Please be guided by your reference book, your Essential English for Grade 10, pages 6 to 7. You have to do also activity 2, comparing inside. Read the article on pages 8 to 10 and do the activity on page 13. Only activity 1A. And the last one is do the author's purpose or the synthesis. Refer to your book and answer the activity C on page 16. So again, that will be all. Thank you for sharing it. Stay safe, everyone.